Hi again, Harriet.
Hi.
So you're my boss,
Yes.
and you're teaching me how to be a therapist. And I get stuck. I get stuck because everything that I've learned in graduate school is that the therapist is supposed to be this blank slate. Don't self-disclose. Don't give direct advice. Don't give opinions. And to that you say what?
I would say that I'm a recovering therapist.
And I'm a recovering academic.
Right.
All right.
And that I have learned over the years that role to role is not a place of connection. And that when you define yourself as therapist and the person to whom you're speaking as client or patient, you objectify the relationship in some ways. And that is not the truest connection, that we connect through transparency and vulnerability. And so it occurs to me that we have to change role to soul.
Mm-hmm.
And that when we are able to connect as two souls, that we are able to, it's a parallel process that I grow along with you. Right. I also reveal me and learn about me while maintaining boundaries. It's another gray wolf area.
It is a gray wolf area. And I love moving from role to soul to soul.
Yes.
And I have that funny story when I came here to Beit Shuvah, right? I was a new PhD. I was a researcher. I had my role and I was attached to it. And I sat down with someone and they told me their life story. And then they told me to turn off the tape recorder and for me to tell them mine, which is very unusual. It doesn't work that way. They're supposed to be doing the talking. I'm doing the listening. And so I in that moment, I had the opportunity to just be me. And so I said, okay. And I turned off the recorder and I said, the first thing that you need to know about me is my parents were not married. I'm the product of an extramarital affair. And he says, holy shit, you're a bastard. And that to me was refreshing and really made me think, what's going on here and what's happening? And what I've learned is that roles don't work, but connection does. And people learn best and they grow best when you can be a person with them and show them who you are and show them where you struggle. And that includes therapy client.
Yeah, I agree 100%. I love that story.
Yeah.
And I think that's why you belong here, that you were able to do that and let go of the role. And that's what this place is. This place, this community, is a place where people can be real and they can be who they are. Yeah, we all have titles and professional roles, but at the level of human, we are connected to one another.
So if we don't call it therapy, then what do we call it? Is it coaching? Is it...
I'm trying to come up with the right word. I feel when I sit with someone that I'm an educator, that I am helping them learn about themselves so that they can integrate the pieces in themselves and function better.
Okay. Or maybe we don't call it anything. Maybe it's just two people sitting down, connecting, which has been happening since the beginning of time, and which I think is just fundamentally necessary to who we are.
I agree, and I think labels get in the way, and I think, again, this challenges the whole establishment. People love their labels and their silos because it makes them feel important.
Right.
And that we'll get a lot of resistance to this.
We talk a lot about treatment teams here, right? So each resident has an addiction counselor, a therapist, a spiritual counselor. And there's often the desire or the impulse to distinguish the three professions or what the three individuals do with the resident. But they overlap more than they are different, I think. At the end of the day, it's the person sitting down with the resident and connecting.
Yeah, and I think the end goal is the same, that in therapy and in spiritual counseling, the goal is to become whole and to help people accept all of who they are. I think we have different idioms, we speak different languages, but it's the same process.
So therapy can be two people sitting down at a bus stop talking?
Absolutely. I think therapy is everything that goes on here, passing somebody in the hall and laughing with them.
I feel therapized right now.
Me too.
Good talking with you.